Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. And in this video, we'll talk about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson 5 life lessons. This is a story about Dwayne Johnson, but it's not about his global success as a WWE legend and Hollywood's most bankable star. It's also not a first-person account of an interview at a chic restaurant that details his attire and interaction with the waiter. It's a story of Johnson's formative years and some of the lessons he learned during them. Many industry gyms across the country, he learned everything by way of iron and sweat and his holiest of grails. Because as Johnson will tell you himself, it's these very things that have made him the man he is today. Here are 5 lessons that we learned from Rock Johnson. Work hard always. Dwayne Johnson was 13 years old when he had first weight workout, when he would have been accompanying his dad, legendary wrestler Rocky Johnson, to the gym since he was much younger than that, maybe 5 or 6. Some of his oldest memories are triggered by the smell of sweat and rust and talk. Although he wasn't allowed to touch the weights at that time, it wasn't enough for him just to sit quietly on a bench and watch his father pound the iron. Every morning my dad was up at 5 a.m., said Johnson. He would have his coffee and then hit the gym, regardless of whether he was at home or on the road. More often than not, Rocky Johnson was on the road. Persistent days. When he was 8 years old, Dwayne's parents allowed him to participate in sport: baseball, soccer, martial arts and gymnastics. Sometimes his dad would wrestle with him, bending his wiry frame into knots, toughening him for the hard knocks to come. Dwayne was dying to lift weight like his dad, but he would have to give it a few more years. They used to say that if you started lifting too young, you will stunt your growth. So my dad made me wait till I was a teenager, said Johnson. Having a sense of purpose, Dwayne had been seeing his mother crying before, but not like this. They had just come to an eviction notice and padlock on the door of their tiny one-bedroom efficiency flat in Honolulu. When all the years of struggling to make ends meet as the wife of itinerant professional wrestler seemed to come crashing down upon Etta Johnson, as she wept as hard she ever had. It was then and there that 40-year-old Dwayne Johnson made a vow to himself. I was determined to take control of the situation. He said I would never be homeless again, and I would never ever see my mom cry like that again. Without control, strength can become weakness. Between the ages of 14 and 15, training went well for Dwayne. By the time he entered high school, he had grown to toppling 6'4" and tipped to the Talado at 225 pounds. This gave him a healthy dose of self-confidence and even a degree of arrogance. But for all the focus and discipline he showed in the gym, his unstable home life left him directionless outside of it. I was running around and getting in trouble a lot, said Johnson. I was arrested for multiple times for a multitude of things, from fighting to a theft ring to check fraud to more fighting. I did a lot of stupid shit. And struggled to stay on the right path. See the sign around you. Dwayne felt pain of guilt running through him, like the pain of deadlifting session gone wrong, as opposed to the weight or 9 times he would have been arrested and his multiple explosion from school. This time he couldn't shake the feeling that if he didn't take responsibility for his actions and turn things around quickly, he might not get a chance to turn them around at all. Well, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys liked the video. For more stuff like this, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any update from us. See you soon. Goodbye.